You know, when I fell off the waterfall, I had flipped upside down, and I was drowning. And
Drowning?
Yeah.
Not drowning?
Drowning. So what happened is, it's crazy. Right before I started to be filled with water, that was
good.
So I'm on the waterfall, and I turned around and I look in this canyon. I'm like, I'm the luckiest dude in the world. So I decided to kind of swing out and, have a little fun on the rappel. And what happened was my feet hit algae and I flipped upside down. I was getting waterboarded. I let go of the bottom hand. Second this hand went down, I just zoop, and I hit the ground. And I immediately was like, I just broke my back.
You really thought that?
And we called the forest rescue or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we can't get a chopper into you. Like, you're in a canyon.
So they're like, figure it out.
Figured out. And so I crawled hands and knees up a 220-foot climb. I remember these girls came up, see this film crew, and they're like, what is this? And, one of my guys is just trying to get pussy. And he was like, oh, we're shooting a show for Travel Channel. He's the host, Bert Kreischer. And they're like, is he famous? And they're like, yeah, I mean, he's like a podcast or whatever. They think he broke his back. And they're like, oh, cool. And then one girl goes, hey, we're really big fans. Is it cool if we get a picture with you? And I was like, sure. I'm crying. And two girls get down and take a picture with me.
He's going to die.
But that night I got in bed and I went to sleep and I was on Dilaudid and I was taking Valium and then I doubled up with an Oxycontin. And so I felt really great.
Oh, sure.
Woke up at like 5 a.m. and I couldn't move. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't roll.
Yeah.
And I had to piss.
Mm-hmm.
I just pissed in the bed.
Are you serious?
Just pissed in the bed. They call Leanne. They're like, hey, Bert is really hurt. We're going to take some time off so he can rest. She's like, okay, don't send him home. Send him to Aspen. And they're like, what? She's like, he's got a corporate.
He's got to do a gig.
And they're like, he's really hurt.
He's
She was
hurt.
like, it's $25,000. I'll meet him in Denver.
She's a boss, dude.
She's like, honey, $25,000 is a lot of money. You're not missing this for a fucking hurt back.
And you're like, but I think it might be broken. Well, you can stand for an hour.
Yeah, it's $25,000. That's 25 braces for both girls. So she flew to Denver.
That was it.
And that was it. $25,000 to tell the machine and then go drink with these guys.
Yeah, she'd be a good manager.